Hey tubers, TJ Pyramid here, good old Joe, with a movie review. I've been following this writer-director since roughly around 2007 when he released his movie Time Crimes, which I still think to this day is one of the best time travel movies of all time. If you've never seen it, you really need to check out Time Crimes. Um, but this is, as far as I know, his latest full-length movie, and that is Open Windows with Elijah Wood, also produced or co-produced by Elijah Wood and Sasha Grey. And that director is, of course, Nacho Vigalondo. Um, let me read the back, and then I'll give my thoughts on this here. Okay, when Nick Elijah Wood discovers that he's won a dinner date with his favorite actress Jill Goddard, he's incredibly excited to finally get the chance to meet her, but when Jill refuses to honor the contest, all of Nick's hopes are dashed until Cord, a man claiming to be Jill's campaign manager, offers him something he can't quite refuse. Cord will give Nick the ability to secretly view Jill via computer. Nick is initially reluctant, but he is finally persuaded and begins watching the unknown star on her webcam, unaware that this decision will put both himself and Jill at risk. Now, in that description, it sounds very simple, a very straightforward film. But if you know Nacho Vigalondo and you know Time Crimes, he also did one of the segments in ABCs of Death, the A is for Apocalypse, and he also did the Profane Exhibit, the segment Sins of the Father, and also VHS Viral, the segment Parallel Monsters. Um, I what this movie is the thing with Nacho when he makes a film like this in Time Crimes, nothing he does is ever straightforward. I can't really compare this to any other film um, that I have ever seen. The way it plays out, you're kind of looking like you're looking at a laptop, and then there's conversation windows and stuff around it, and other um, windows that pop up at certain times. So you get a very voyeuristic feel in this movie, and you're never really quite sure who's watching who or who's actually who. This has a lot of twists that come at you in the last, I'd say, 20 to 25 minutes that you're probably not going to be expecting. But I really enjoyed this. I thought it was smart, and with so many thrillers and movies like that nowadays, you go into it knowing what you're going to get. It's like me reading the back of this. It sounds really simple, and that's how a lot of thriller films are nowadays. They are really simple. Halfway through the film, you figured out if someone's a killer. You figured out the killer nowadays. There's not a lot of them out there. There are smart ones, but not a lot of them. This is definitely one of the smart ones. I always look forward to anything that Nacho has done. He does have a film in 2011 called Extraterrestrial, which I think might be kind of a comedy alien invasion type thing. I've never actually seen that film. I'm pretty sure it's available here in the States. I've just never seen it to pick it up. But I'm a big fan of this guy's work. I like his segments he's done. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Time Crimes, and this one goes right into just such a fantastic thriller. There's just really no way going throughout this film that I think you could compare it to anything. Just the way it was shot, like I said, the different webcam, the different windows, uh, just the whole look of the film is very different than anything that I've watched. Yeah, just different than anything I've seen. So Nacho is definitely a talented filmmaker. He knows what he's doing, and with this film here, it starts, and the thrills start from the very beginning. You're pushed right into it, and there's not really any letting up in this movie until the very very end, where it kind of cools down a little bit, and you're kind of processing everything that you just witnessed go through your head. So it's definitely a film that's going to make you think a little bit here, and yeah, I, I could explain more, but I don't want to give away too much. It's just a real treat when it comes to thrillers. It's a smart, well-done movie. If you've seen Time Crimes and you enjoyed it as much as me, you're probably going to like this just as much. Nacho's just a smart dude, and he makes fun films. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does next. I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open. But check out Open Windows if you haven't. It's definitely not your basic run-of-the-mill whodunit, who's doing it thriller. Super smart, super fun. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, spread the word, and you never know who's watching you. Is your webcam actually turned off?